All right, welcome back to Mind and Magic. So you may recall that we had a bit of a backlash on a few past videos, why the poor are selfish, and then a few videos later we had the mailbag of Frater hates the poor, and now we're going to cap off this little mini-series with this video entitled, Don't Be Poor. Nah, I'm just kidding, I'm not going to name it that. People would lose their minds again, but that kind of is what we're going to talk about today. How not to be poor. Because if being rich is a choice, then everybody would choose to be rich, right? But being rich is a choice. You've heard all the self-help gurus tell you that. So you're like, okay, I choose to be rich. Now what? Well, we follow through. But most people don't know how to do that. Firstly, what does it take to succeed? What does it take? And not just with money, but with anything, with magic. For instance, 1 or 2 magic rituals is not going to change your life. If you want it to change your life, then magic must be part of your lifestyle. You have to be dedicated and disciplined to maintain the transformative process of the changes that will be being made in your life. That's what magic is to me now. A system of practice that aids us in constantly improving ourselves and by extension our lives so that we may become the best versions of ourselves. It's like the ultimate self-help. I mean, it really is. But in order to get good at it, you have to be disciplined and dedicated. Dedicated in maintaining your practice. Practice makes perfect. Now, instant success can and does happen more in magic than probably any other field, and feels great when you get it. But we want more sustained success. Drawn out over time. Continuous. Ongoing. Not just instant one-offs. So how do we do that? We can determine what we need by what we're missing. What else does it take to succeed, whether in money or magic? We need determination, drive, discipline, being dedicated, all these things. And yet it's not everything. People tell me that they have these qualities, because when you tell them that being rich is a choice, and that the first thing that they have to choose is that they really, really want it. And all the qualities that I just described are included in wanting it. So people want it, but they still aren't closing that gap to be successful. Something still is missing. And that something is knowledge. Because knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power.
The reason people fail is because they lack knowledge of some kind. My business deals in both money and magic, and that business is based on my knowledge and experience, and experiences. And it's knowledge and experience in a specialized field. So specialized knowledge is greater than just general knowledge. And that's where we get our specialists from. Doctors will specialize in one area of medicine. Attorneys will specialize in an area of law because the law is so vast. That's why we hire plumbers and electricians to fix our plumbing and electric. They have the specialized knowledge, and that knowledge is power. Most people just don't succeed because they never start, and they never start because they don't know where to start. Well, this is where you start, by acquiring specialized knowledge. Everybody knows this. This is why everybody goes to college. The problem is, people are pursuing degrees in areas of specialized knowledge that has little to no value. The failure being in the lack of knowledge and not researching just how much demand there is for the specialized knowledge that you're acquiring. I never understand people who will go to school for something and then just not do the thing that they went to school for, which I thought was the entire point of getting the degree. And I have some in my family, so I just don't understand it, because that's just lost time. So the first thing people need to do is get specialized knowledge that, one, is in demand, and two, hopefully isn't going anywhere anytime soon. A lot of changes are coming, especially with the development of AI. It has and it will continue to threaten people's livelihoods as it just grows and expands to take over entire fields, artists, music. There was an Ozzy Osbourne AI sings Ghost and other songs, and it sounds like Ozzy. Writers, people are using AI more and more. So you want to be able to look ahead and see, is it something that's going to be knocked out anytime soon? Or will it always be around, like your plumbers, your electricians, your contractors? I'm of the opinion that I think people who choose trade school over college now will become pretty wealthy in their lives, I believe. Because nobody knows how to do anything either. That's the other problem. There's a crisis of incompetence going on, and has been around for a while, but it's starting to reach, even bigger proportions now. You know the saying, they don't make them like they used to? Yeah, no shit. But understand, it's these things that determine how much money you're going to earn. There is a formula. And of course I talk about it in the Laws of Riches, but I'll also talk about it here a little bit. That there is an income formula that determines what people earn. And it's really the things we just talked about. Demand. Is there any demand for the specialized knowledge that you're acquiring? Skill. Taking that specialized knowledge and applying it. Practice makes perfect. And value. Is the specialized knowledge that you have even valuable? There are a lot of worthless college courses out there that have no demand. Value also is in how valuable are you? How easily would it be to replace you? The incompetency crisis that's continuing to go on. A lot of people are just bad at their jobs. What's the difficulty in replacing them? They don't put their all into their work because they don't have work that they want to put their all into. There's no passion, no drive, no dedication, no discipline, none of the other things that we talked about. And they lack the knowledge on how to get anything better. How to find something that they do care about, that they do want to put their all into. Something that motivates them. It all comes down to lack of knowledge in the end. And knowledge and skills go hand in hand. Knowledge is power. Although I know Cersei Lannister from Game of Thrones says power is power. But the two aren't mutually exclusive. Knowledge is power when applied. Comment below what you think the next big fields of specialized knowledge are going to be. I still believe the traditional trades will have the demand long into the future. Well, let me know what you think below. I want to thank you so much for listening. Check out mindandmagick.com, and I'll see you next time. Take care.